Good morning, my angel warriors. Hi, welcome to YouTube Daze, and I am your host, Betty Washam. How are you this beautiful morning, evening, or night, whatever it may be for you? So, I bought something. I bought a few things, and it's my Christmas present, and I think it's mine and my husband's Christmas present. And of course, I'll try to get him some other things, but yeah, I'm excited. So I'll let a few more people come in, whoever wants to come in, um, before I start telling what I bought. That way that, I don't have to keep repeating over and over and over, what did I buy? But yeah, I did research on it because I was really curious, like, is this real? Blah, 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 blah. And so I did some research on it and also seen that it's very real and where it actually comes from. And I will wait until more people come in here. So until then, we're going to discuss some news that I find this to be probably one of the dumbest criminals ever alive. And to have 600 or have 300,000 followers on TikTok really isn't that hard or is that much this day and age. And I guess she thought that she would take it a little bit further. She thought she'd take it a little bit further and record her crime before she done it. And put it on TikTok as well. You could put this down in history as one of the dumbest criminals, I guess, So I'm going to go over it with you. Social media influencer arrested after filming herself getting ready to steal from store using fake barcodes. A 22-year-old social media influencer on TikTok with nearly 300,000 followers has been arrested after using fake barcodes to steal from Target and filming herself getting ready before the alleged theft, police say. The Cape Coral Police Department in Florida responded to a Target branch located at 1890 Northeast Pine Island Road in Cape Coral last Wednesday regarding a past retail theft that occurred on October 30th, according to a statement from the Cape Coral Police Department. Loss prevention at Target stated that on October 30th, 2024, an unknown female entered the store and selected item listed for sale, police said. Once at the self-checkout register, the female suspect did not scan the items barcodes, instead scanning a false barcode with cheaper prices. In total, 16 items of miscellaneous household goods and clothing were stolen with a total retail value of 532 cents, which anything over 500 is a felony, which was verified by officers via Target security cameras. Now, there she is. In an attempt to help identify the suspect through public assistance, the Cape Coral Police Department's Facebook and Instagram accounts posted the female's picture, describing her as appearing to approximately be 20 to 35 years old, had long black hair, and was wearing a tan shirt, tan pants, and glasses. An anonymous caller who saw the post on social media contacted the police and gave the possible identification for the suspect as Marlena Velez and informed them of her social media profiles. Officers then found Marlena's TikTok account, which documents her getting ready on October 30th, 2024, in the same outfit and glasses and going to Target, police said. Marlena documents herself picking out items inside the store and placing them in her car after exiting the store. Marlena appears to be a content creator with almost 300,000 followers. Now, when you got that many followers, don't do stupid stuff. Matter of fact, don't do stupid stuff to begin with, but don't do stuff like this and record it with 300,000 followers. Adolescent has been arrested and taken to the Lee County Jail and charged with petty theft or of less than 750. The investigation is currently ongoing. So I don't know, you want the clicks and views and, and all the tit and tat that goes with it, but you don't realize that those clicks and views add up to police department also have Instagram, TikTok, and Facebook, Snapchat, YouTube, Rumble. They have it all. Okay. And you don't think that you putting that on there on your social media and saying what crime you're going to do before you do it and then showing it on social media that someone's not going to say something, and you being on camera at Target in the self-checkout line, you don't think that when you're scanning, that they don't zoom down and make sure you're scanning that item and it don't come up on the computer? Because it does. So please, for future reference to anybody who is trying to steal petty stuff or anything for that matter, don't do it, number one. And number two, do not record it. I mean, now she's convicted. There ain't no pleading not guilty. There ain't no nothing. She is convicted. Like that actual videotape that she done convicted her. I sometimes I just don't understand, and sometimes I just don't know what people are thinking. And you being a social media influencer, when you are an influencer, you influence other people. So, there's a lot of kids on TikTok, and there's a lot of kids that could take that and do the same exact thing as what she did. And then it's the parents' fault, and it's a whole ordeal, right? So, it goes with the 10 Commandments, thou shalt not steal. If you can't afford it, you don't need it. Period. You don't. Why do you need it? Why do you need it if you're going to steal it? Hello, beautiful Truth Hurts. How are you, baby? Well, so far, most people's day is starting at 6:09 a.m., but I didn't get up until 6 p.m. last night. And then I've been up all night because Shay came, and then I visited with her and her boyfriend. And then before that, I went live on Rumble for like 3 hours, and then visited, and then I came back live because I wanted to show you what I bought, but I want to wait until more people get in here. So it takes about 20 to 30 minutes. And so until then, I'm talking about news and things that's going around that a lot of people aren't talking about. I'm getting ready to walk out the door for work. How's Shay doing? Oh, speaking of which, they did find out, Truth Hurts, that she has that thing that I said back in 2020, I believe 2020-21. She has what's called FND. It's a functional neurological disorder. And it's very, very rare. And you have to actually have EEG done, and it be monitored and stuff like that. And the nurse that I spoke to, by the way, lied to me and told me that the seizures wasn't showing up. No, that nurse actually got fired because she almost slapped my daughter in the face while my daughter was in a seizure. And so she got fired. But she's also the doctor that told me it was just a mental issue and she just needed to go to a psychiatrist. Yeah. No, Shaylin has been diagnosed now. They finally found it with FND, a functional neurological disorder. And it is very rare. They do have pages on Facebook, which I found like 4 years ago. And that's when I started saying, oh my gosh, my daughter has the same exact symptoms. And the only way to find out is through this way, but we can't get a doctor to do it. And when she got hospitalized for that week, that's what they did. They ran that test on her because they couldn't see any other way of what was going on. And since now FND is becoming a little bit more popular, and she was in St. Louis, which is a bigger hospital, they have the doctors that actually look for that when it comes to neurological. So now we have a diagnosis, an actual diagnosis. No more we think, we suppose, or it's in her brain, we know it's in her brain, or she needs to see a psychiatrist, or it's not registering. Yeah, no more of that. No more of that. Shaylin has now been diagnosed with FND. And there's a lot that goes to that. And some days she's still like her brain will shut down her motor skills and she won't be able to walk or move her arms or anything. And your brain is what actually works functioning everything about your body. Like our brain, like when I'm moving my arm, my brain is telling me, I'm moving my arm, I'm moving my hands, I'm lighting this, I need to light this light. Our brain tells us. Well, with her brain is not telling her motor skills to move. Her brain is like shutting down. And so when it shuts down, motor skills, there's nothing giving it the signal to do anything. And then when it gets overloaded with that, in turn, it turns into seizures. And people that have FND have a lot of seizures. And they will have it for the rest of their life. Also, now that we have come out with it, they have came with a actual diagnosis, and it is in her medical records. I can now show you what FND is and a little bit about it, because before we didn't know what was going on. And it was just hit, miss, this, that. And I even asked them back, when I found FND, if they would test her for it. And one of the doctors said yes, but then he died. So therefore, we never really got the test for it. But I knew every single symptom that she had brought me to FND, to the website of FND on Facebook, where people are. Hey, bushwashers, come on in, have a seat, grab you a cigarette, grab your weed, grab your coffee, grab whatever you want. But please hit that thumbs up for me. I really appreciate it if you would hit that thumbs up. And if you're not subscribed, what are you waiting for? Hit that bell, hit that subscribe button, but make sure you scroll up to all notifications. That way, when I go live, you'll get that notification. Even if I don't put a 30-minute notification, you'll get that notification that I'm live. But usually when I don't put a notification, my people get notification that I'm live, and if they are awake, and they will be here. So I want to show you what FND is. And I may even be saying it wrong, functional neurological disorder. I may be even saying it wrong because it's been a while. Well, like I said, it's been 4 years. And then I quit researching on it when they kept saying that they can't find nothing. And then the doctor died and all of that, so. And it's very rare. Okay, I was right. For once, I'm right. I'm right. It's a miracle. I'm right. Okay, so hopefully that you can see this. I know that you can't see it the way that you want to, but hopefully this helps you to be able to see it better. Okay, what is FND? Functional neurological disorder is a condition that occurs when the brain has trouble sending and receiving information to the body, but the brain structure is not damaged. FND is a neuropsychiatric disorder, meaning it's a condition that affects neurology and psychiatry. Okay, so the symptoms is weakness or paralysis in the limbs, seizures or seizure-like episodes, tremors and jerks, speech difficulties such as stuttering or trouble speaking, vision problems such as double vision or blindness. Now, remember, the first time she ever had a problem, she went blind. Hearing problems or deafness, cognitive difficulties such as memory and concentration problems, dizziness, pain, including chronic migraine, extreme slowness and fatigue, numbness or inability to sense touch. The exact cause of FND is unknown, but it's not caused by a disease or injury. FND symptoms can vary from person to person, with some people having few symptoms and others having memory. She has all of it. All of it. Let's see. How serious is FND? FND can cause multiple symptoms that significantly interfere with how a person functions and copes with daily life. Symptoms of FND are not intentionally produced and can involve any part of the body. Will FND go away? FND symptoms are potentially reversible. However, there are generally no quick fixes. Treatment focuses on teaching you how to retrain your brain, helping you bring your movements, speech, thinking, and other neurological symptoms back to normal function. And then it goes down through a lot of the different things and stuff like that. And the reason that they say that they think that Shaylin has this is because when she watched her husband get unalived in front of her when the car hit him and he flew up in the air, and she found him underneath another car on the other side of the road with his arm sticking out. And when they pulled him out, he was pretty much mangled and stuff. They say that, she was 18 years old. They say that at that point, her brain kind of just like stopped with the trauma. I don't know how that works. I thank God never dealt with that, but I can't imagine being 18 years old and dealing with that. And that's why they call it psychotic. It is major traumatic, a major traumatic incident that happens that can, like when people say you're scared stiff, you can't move. Okay, that's kind of like how I think FND works. Good morning, Kaz. How are you, honey? Did you do some research? I hope I didn't scare anyone last night or anything. I had several, about 17 left by the time I got finished. So we do have a diagnosis for Shaylin, if you didn't hear. It's called FND, functional neurological disorder caused by traumatic event that, like I said, if you ever hear that saying scared stiff, where something traumatizes you and scares you so bad that you can't, move your body at all. That's what happened to Shay when Shane died in front of her, when he was killed in front of her. So, they don't really know why it does it and why it takes over your brain, right? I done research on it 4 years ago because when I was putting in all her symptoms, the FND came up, and it was groups on Facebook that you could join the groups and stuff, and people talked about it, and some people were in wheelchairs and just had it. Everybody had like different ways that it, affected their body. And the only way to find it was the EEG and something else. And they have up in St. Louis, they had that other thing that they put on her brain for 3 days. And that's how they found it. So it's really strange, Cass, that I found that in 2020, asked the doctors to check her for it. The doctor died, and then anytime we ever asked after that, nobody ever checked her for it. So when the neurologist came in and put the EEG on her and did the other test, it came back that she had FND. It is totally related with mental health. And if you have anxiety attacks, you can as well have this. Yes, I have anxiety attacks. I'm actually on Valium. I've been on Valium since I was 24 years old. I have social anxiety, and sometimes my body does get paralyzed, but not to the effect of Shay. And I remember that, like, during my life when I was having that one stuff done to me, I would go out of my body. I would do out of body experience where I would just be looking at myself, but I wasn't in my body. I was out of my body completely. And then I didn't feel nothing and I wasn't there. And I had a hard time during my life because I would find myself doing that sometimes with different things. It's really strange, but it is very traumatic and it takes a major traumatic event, Betty, you would not believe how many times I needed to direct my doctor to check things for me. It's crazy. If you will not direct them, they will not find it. Exactly. And not only that, but when the one died, I kind of went through a thing because he was my doctor and I introduced him to Shay. And his whole goal was to figure out what was going on with Shaylin. And when I found FND, he was going to send her to St. Louis because they have the machine that works. And it just so happens that they sent her to the actual St. Louis hospital. And it was, I think it was it Cox or was it Mercy? I don't remember now. See, I already have, I have brain damage. So I just sometimes can't remember. But yeah, we could have had a diagnosis for her 4 years ago and could have stopped all of this. And she could have been on the proper medication, getting the proper treatment with a trauma specialist to help her to deal with all of that stuff that she never, didn't even know. None of us knew how to deal with it. I would always say, I would love for you to go see a trauma counselor, somebody like that. And when we would call about it, they acted like we were crazy, that there was no such thing, but there is. And they sent her to the perfect person and she absolutely loves it. Is there anything that can help her, or is it only behavioral therapy for her? Are there meds for this? Actually, the meds that they have her on, there are certain different medications for the brain, and they don't have her on a very strong one. I know that you've heard about it, Abilify. They have her on Abilify. They have her on Buspar. They have her on that seizure medicine, Keppra. I don't really know the actual way of spelling it. I can see it, but I don't remember how to spell it or anything because they just put her on it the first time she went to the hospital in oh darn it 3 days before she went to the other hospital, and then they sent her to St. Louis. I believe it was at Cox. No, it wasn't. It was at Mercy because I remember Chica saying that her granddaughter had a seizure and they sent her to Mercy and she didn't like it because she likes Cox. In the ambulance, she likes Cox. And I remember, so Shaylin was at Mercy in St. Louis. Well, evidently they have that stuff that that can check your brain, and they also were able to get her a really good trauma. They're not called psychiatrists, but that is the field that they're in, is trauma trauma that affects the brain. So with the psychiatrist, the medication, and all of that kind of stuff, she can be able to live her life like a normal person and not have as many triggers and possibly not have the seizures and stuff. But it mostly happens really bad around her menstrual cycle, because that's when your hormones start raising and stuff like that. And what caused it to happen this time was she got pregnant, and with her tubes tied, she got pregnant and had a miscarriage. And even in the medical stuff, they sent off the baby, and it came back that it was a baby, and that she was 7 or 8 weeks along. It had it had little, my grandbaby had little bitty black things, for its eyes, and um, stuff like that. It was really sad. But her having the miscarriage, going through the pain, triggered going through the pain of watching Shane die, which then triggered a whole response, you know. And until she can get the trauma under control, then she'll continue to be having paralyzation, uh, blindness, all of those things that happen when your brain is not, working properly. So I am happy they didn't put her on anything really stronger than Abilify, because I don't want her drugged out of her mind. Oh my God, we women have so many illnesses that are connected with our menstrual cycles. It's crazy, right? And it's weird how it will cycle at that time. And especially when you're bipolar like me, I have that PM PEMS or something like that, where everything, all kinds of bad things right before it starts. And then they call it something, and then you can even take different medicine and stuff to, kind of stop it from happening. They have medication out there, but you'll almost divorce, you'll make irrational decisions, all kinds of stuff, because your hormones are out of whack, and really you're not thinking straight. It's kind of crazy, but it's true. Yeah, is it PMS syndrome or something like that? Yeah, I was diagnosed with that, and it really affects me still to this day, because I'm at that point right now where I'm getting ready to start, and it's my brain starts acting weird, and I'm crying and doing weird stuff for, I mean, for no reason. Yes, yes, yes. Well, evidently Shay has it as well, and it gets way worse around that time with her psychological, because you know how the brain works with your hormones, and the serotonin in your brain, and the lack of serotonin, the lack of cortisol in your brain, the lack of there's so much that about the human brain, where everything has to go together in order to work, that it's crazy. But yeah, so we have a diagnosis. And thank you everyone that prayed for her to have a diagnosis, because I felt like we was never gonna know what happened to that child, and that she might have something real bad, which this is bad enough, but to where it might drive her crazy, and she might not be with us, or make her do something, crazy, or she have a seizure while she's driving or something, and it not be her fault. Um, yeah. So anyways, we have a diagnosis, and yeah. So now I'm gonna tell you a little bit about what I bought and what I did before I bought it. Yes, correct. And it did help you, right? Well, when she was 13 to 18, I had an implantation put in her arm, and that keeps you from getting pregnant. But the bad thing is that she bled the whole entire time. And I think that that didn't help either, you know. And then when she turned 18, took the implantation out, which was no longer was regulating her hormones, and then her husband died in front of her. There we go. Me too. Me too. And that she can get the proper treatment that she needs because it's psychological, you know, and that she's not crazy, or we're not crazy, you know, and that they can see the seizures, and they can see, you know, things that's going on that ain't normal, you know. And this time they were actually registering, but that nurse lied to me. That nurse lied to me, unfortunately. But Shay said that she got fired, and because she slapped Shaylin, and the other nurse walked in while Shaylin was in a seizure, she slapped her across the face. And Shay said before that she was mean to her, calling her crazy, and you know that it's all in her head, and she needs to just stop it. And I don't know, like, really? And if I would have been there, this was ICU, I'd have knocked the shit out of that nurse. Sorry, you would have seen Betty go to jail, but you know what I'm saying? It is what it is. I asked her who the nurse was, and she said, Mama, don't worry about it. She got fired. I said, she needs an ass whipping, slapping my kid across the face when she's in a seizure, telling her to straighten up with an EEG on her head, one of those things that you put on your head with all them wires and everything. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Right. Oh my God, it's awful. It was not her fault. It was not for her. Unfortunately, my cousin had an implant. She was bleeding all the time, and she went back to them and take it out. She was sick the entire time when she had implant. Yes, same thing with Shay, but let me tell you something, Kaz. Shaylin wanted to have a baby at 13, okay? And I couldn't trust her to take anything because she kept telling me she wanted to be a mom, and that she wanted to be a mom at 13. Now, mind you, I had a 13-year-old. I was going to do everything in my power, you know, to not bring another life in that I would have to raise because she's 13. So it either was, and I know this sounds horrible, it was either, you know, the implantation and her have to bleed all the time, or it was get pregnant, have a baby, and here you go, mom. Here's your new baby. You know, because it was kind of like that when she had her son, you know, and he was one, and Shane died in front of her. I took over to help her because she couldn't function. She just couldn't. And honey, it's not her fault. And I trust me, if I thought it was her fault, I wouldn't have, you know, I would have took custody. I would have been, you know what I mean? Like that's how I am. But it wasn't her fault. And I wanted her to try to get over the pain, and her son looks like him. And some people like me, I would have came home, and I would have like grabbed my child, and I would have like not let go. And then other people want to push that away because the pain hurts too bad. And that's kind of how it was. And me, I didn't know what it felt like, honey, because I wasn't 18 and my husband died in front of me. I wasn't any age and my husband died, so I don't know what it feels like. So I was just trying to be the best mom I knew to be and make sure, I was the best Grammy I could be. And I mean, that's really all anybody could do. No, it doesn't sound terrible. I would do the same if my daughter would say that to me. Yeah. And she told me, she said, Mom, I love my son, but it's different now. And when she said that, I was like, I got you. I got you. But enough about that. She doesn't like for me to really talk about stuff unless I'm updating all of you because after what Easy did to her, making videos and then recording her when she was in one of those states. Actually, she was in one of those states, those psychosis states, and she was talking about a movie, and he made it sound like she was talking about me, and it was a movie that she had watched, but the way that she was talking, just so crazy. And that's what happens. That's just, it is what it is. But anyways, I love my daughters and I love my son, and I'll do anything for them unless, they do something illegal, and then, they're going to pay the piper and they're going to go where they need to go. So they better not do nothing illegal. And I've always told my kids, don't ever call me if you go to jail. I won't bail you out. You know right from wrong, unless it's something that, was impreventative or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Betty, my son was born when I was 1 month after my 18th birthday. People were saying I will not handle it because I was a crazy teenager. When my son was born, I changed 180 degrees. I was a good mama. Exactly. I had my baby at 17. I know exactly what you're talking about. And I knew when Shane went in that gynecologist and demanded for that implantation to be taken out of Shaylin so that they could start their family, and she was 18 and he was her husband, and there was nothing I could do at that point. I knew that it wasn't a good decision at that point anyway, because they were children and hadn't even, known life, paid bills, done anything, and here they're bringing in a child. But let me tell you something, my son did the same thing. I immediately got myself a job, pregnant and all, got myself a job, got me a home, and was out on my own with my husband. I got married and, doing what we needed to do as grown adults. And we were 16 and 18. You know what I mean? Yes, you made a good decision, Betty. Never doubt in yourself. Yeah, I'm not, because my grandson was taken care of. My daughter was taken care of the best I could. And everything turned out the way that it was supposed to. And now, after all these years, we actually have a diagnosis. And damn it, if I would have known that back when she was 18 years old, that there was a thing called trauma counseling, psychiatry or whatever, I'd have had her in it. I didn't know. I didn't even know it existed until actually about 4 or 5 months ago. I was researching something, and it said that somebody had went to a trauma psychiatrist. It was Farrah Abraham. And she was that teen mom on Teen Mom. And she was the one that gave a lot of people trouble, got in the corn industry, had that mold of her, throne maid and all that, and got into some drugs and stuff like that. But nobody knew that, well, some people, but not really. Nobody knew that while she was pregnant, about eight months pregnant, the father of the baby got killed. And she had to deal with all of that. And it just spiraled out of control. and she thought that she was grown, and she thought that she was this, and she thought that she was that. And she finally, fixed herself and went to a trauma psychiatrist, gave herself over to God, and completely changed her life for the better. Betty, when I was living in Poland, they didn't even believe depression is an illness. It was so hard. They were treating young mamas like shit. I believe it. There was a lot of countries that didn't believe in that. And there's a lot of other like religious groups that don't even believe in medication. They just believe that, you pray to your Heavenly Father and you get healed or you die. And it's like, nowadays, we got stuff to keep us from dying, but it's your choice whether, and God taught the people, that now can heal you. But anyways, we got 14 people in here. So now I can tell you, okay, so I researched, I seen just the other day that Rabbit, and shout out to you, Rabbit, that she had went and got a couch from Temu. And people say, Temu, there's furniture on Temu. Well, I would buy odds and ends, but never did I ever look at anything big. And so I noticed that she got a couch, and I was like, let me check into that. So I did research, and what it is it's actual furniture stores that collab with Temu. And for them to be on Temu, they pay them a certain amount, and then they make it as low as they can for the public, and then they sell it, and then it comes from the warehouse of the furniture. Exactly. So let me show you what I bought. And when I looked other places for it, it was way, way too expensive. So this right here is what I bought. As soon as I get to the pictures. It's not even wanting to show me anything. It's wanting to look. Okay. But you see this, though? That's just an ottoman that you can move. It won't show it. But anyways, this is called a cloud. It's called a cloud sofa. And these pillows are made with down, like a down comforter. So it's like extra soft. And then these pillows are like memory foam. These pillows down here, and then these top pillows are made with the down. What is it called when you have down comforter or whatever? Yes, and I bought it today, and they already shipped it out, girl. So when it gets here, I will do a video of my husband putting it together, because you have to put it together, and I will do a video of what it looks like before and putting it together, and what it looks like after. And I'm so excited, but it is an actual furniture company. Now, I gave, let me see if it tells you the price I gave for it. I gave $525.30 for it, which for a cloud couch, yes, if you're looking for that, do not be afraid to buy on Temu. Do not be afraid, because of the fact that it actually comes from a furniture company. They say that furniture, and I wish I could explain that. They say that furniture companies have like a 300% markup, right? So when they partnered with Temu, there's so many millions of people, right, on here that will see it. And then they give Temu a percentage, but then they're able to sell it for way less than what they would if you walked in the store, because they're paying for the lights, they're paying for the rent, they're paying for all that. And they're not with Temu. They're just paying a little tiny, not that much percentage, but as many people as they're selling to, it adds up for Temu. You know what I'm saying? It adds up for Temu. So that's one of the things I bought, $525.30. Now, when I've been looking around, even on Amazon, it was like 700-800. And then when I went to actual furniture stores, this couch was running about $1,200 to $1,400. I kid you not. I kid you not. So I was like, wow, I can save like a whole $1,000, or a whole, $500, depending on where you buy it. And on Amazon, another thing, Amazon also wants to charge you $70 to deliver it. $70 on top of that, they're $200 or $300 higher than Temu. Yes, they do, Betty. In furniture stores in my town corner, sofa costs around $2,500, and the same sofa or even better one costs around $700. Exactly. See, it's crazy. So the next thing that I bought, because I bought quite a few things, because I was like, let me check this out, And I wanted to check, I didn't want to just check it out, but I wanted to see, like, was it a furniture store? That kind of stuff. Like, where did it come from? Just, me being nosy. So I bought this. Now, I'm sure you know what this is. This is that robo vac and mop. And it was 110, or actually mine was this one. It's a 3-in-1 robot, but I bought this one right here, the SL61. And this one fills itself up with water and even empties itself. But of course you put the water in there. I think you put the water in there. And then it vacuums, it mops, and it empties itself with the water, and it empties itself with the vacuum. And Madison, my daughter, was telling me how she just bought this for $1,200. And I'm not even kidding, for $1,200. And I came on here that night that night and found it for $116. But actually, did you know when I found it, it was $100? I had it in my cart for 4 hours and it put another $16 on. Yeah, damn sure did. So anyways, you can program it with your phone. You can do it by the app and voice control. And as you see, it's got 4,000 P, a strong suction power, 3 levels of suction power adjustment up to 4,000 P, brushless motor, wide cleaning area, high efficiency filtration. It does vacuuming plus mopping plus vac and mop. It goes right back to its home. And I think here's another color, or this may be the white one. This may be, not the white one, but the one that's under $10, because I got to show you all of them. This is the one that I got. But then also, the cool thing is it also, when you program it on your phone, it also has a place where you can program it. I don't see it right now. Oh, yeah, where you can save up to 5 maps on your phone. And so, like, say that I put the Christmas tree up, which I haven't yet, and I say, don't go around this area, and I make it off limits, then it won't even go around there. Right? Technology is amazing. Betty, but be careful to not scare your fur baby with this machine. No. She'll probably chase around it, and kind of bark at it and look at it. But once she gets to know it, which I'm going to introduce it to her, and it'll be running around all the time. Except it takes a break to go recharge itself, and then it comes back out and vacuums. And I only do mopping like once a week, so I'll just have it set at mopping for once a week, maybe twice a week with this. And then when you put it on, when it goes onto the carpet, it changes and knows it's on carpet, and so it starts vacuuming. So anyways, my daughter spent I think it was $1,000 for hers, and I spent $116.88 through Temu. And it's the same company because I called her and she said, "That's the same company. I got robbed." I said, "Well, you should have went to Temu." Let's see, what else did I do here? Okay, here's my chair that's going to go on the side. So my couch is going to go right here. My chair is going to go right here with the little end table. So this right here, I got the white one. There's the black one. Very soft memory foam, velvet accent chair, solid back memory foam filled, spot clean, wood frame, metal legs, cushion included, non-upholstered side corner chair for living room and bedroom or reading. This tells how big it is. It can hold up to 350 pounds. So it can hold three. It could hold me. It could hold hubby, me on hubby's lap, and Shay on my lap. High quality, soft touch, high density foam, sturdy, solid wood frame. What is that called? Ergonomic backrest. It's called ergonomic. Skin friendly fabric. So I got the white one, of course. Skin friendly fabric, soft cotton, mattress style pocket springs, high density foam base, reinforced non-moving fabric. Thickened cushion, independent pocket springs are placed in the high density sponge, which can notonally, that's weird, disperse the pressure, but also disperse the heat. The heat of what? The heat of your butt? Okay, I don't know. Anyway, so I got that. Pretty much I bought $1,200 worth of stuff, so I didn't buy that. Why is that on there? Oh, browsing history. Oh, I was going to say, what the hell? No, we're going to my orders. All right. Here's my orders. So I got the cloud couch sectional, our cloud couch sofa. I got the velvet memory foam chair. I got the La Blue Lou SL60 Plus 3-in-1 robo back. I got 7-color simulated flame, you know how, and it's in like a wood thing, and it's got like the fake flame, and then it's also like a deodorizer or whatever. I got that. Damn, it looks like I got 2. Shit. Oh well. I got a 4-foot. No, that's browsing history again. I was gonna say, what the hell? That's not right. Hang on. That's browsing history again. That's not my order. I was going to say, what the hell? I got 2? Hopefully you can see this. Can you see? Let me see. Okay, yeah. Let me see. I did buy one of more expensive vacuum cleaners, Betty, and I had a lady who was coming and cleaning my house. She broke it the first time she used it, and Amazon in rubbish with warranty, it's still broken. Oh my goodness. Well, you know what? You could get that robo vac, or you could get the vacuum I got where you charge it and it only weighs like 2 pounds, and then you just run around vacuuming it, and it's like really skinny. It's got like the top part and it holds the stuff in it, and you just plug it in to charge it, and then you just push the button and you vacuum everywhere. And then when you're done, you just open the thing up at the top and then you dump it, and it only weighs like 2 pounds, and it's real easy to use. I actually just got one, but I've really wanted that, Yeah, the cordless. Yes, yes, it's cordless. I can show it. I can show you what it looks like on here, but I didn't buy it from Temu. I actually bought it from TikTok, and I have it in my store on TikTok. Have you checked out my TikTok store yet? Girl, you should check out my TikTok store. I have all of this stuff in my TikTok store. I have over 900 products now in my TikTok store. And companies asking me every day to put 300 more, and I'm like, shoot, I got tons now. Some I promote. Yeah, I have a TikTok store. Yeah. And some I promote and market, and then some I don't. Some just, they ask me if if I want to put it in my store and make a profit, and I say, sure. And I don't have to even promote it. Yeah, let me get it for you so that you can go to my TikTok store, or I'll just show it to you. Should be on here like this. My computer is running so slow. How many people are online this morning? Really? Well, I am. Okay, so I go to my profile. Oh, damn, it's not going to show my store. You can only see my store. Dang it. No, you can only see my store on the app. So, hang on. And I didn't put it in this last video, but it's in like 2 videos ago. It's Betty Washam, at Betty Washam. Sorry, I got an itch right here, so I'm scratching it. All right, so it's called Showcase. And then I've got 1,515 products. Yeah, I've got everything. Because I got all of these people that I work with, and then I got people I don't work with that I go look at their stuff, and then they ask me, since I've got 7,000, which ain't much. I mean, I don't even try to get followers. If I tried, I could be up to 100,000, which next year I might really try. I might really try, and then I'll tell you how I do. If I really try to make my TikTok big, we'll see how I do. But yeah, since I have over 5,000 followers, stores come to me, ask me if I want to put it in their put it in my showcase, put their stuff in my showcase, and then other ones I work with them, and I get 20% commission. And the ones that I just put in my store case are the ones I just put in my showcase, which is my store, and I don't do promotions for them. I only get 5% commission. I got you. You are being followed now. I will follow you like a creep. I love that. I love that. Yeah, I just do my promotion videos on there because I can't talk about the truth on there, and nothing else. So I just do my modeling promotional videos and stuff like that. But yeah, I mean, the other day I had 700 products, and I had 4 stores come to me, and I went and I did my research on them, and I added them. And I could add stores every single day. I could have up to 6,000 products, and I think I got 3 or 4 things coming in the mail. Let me see here. And I've always got people constantly asking me to get their samples and do you know whatever you call it. You know what I'm talking about. But now I think now I can promote it because I have enough stuff in my store and enough, variety of stuff, um, that I feel comfortable that now I have a store. Oh, I just had to confirm something. Okay, details. By accepting this request, you are authorizing the agency partner to order samples for you on TikTok Shop. You are, or the agency may end the authorization at any time. You can manage your shipping, blah, 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 your shipping and blah, blah, blah. After authorization, this agency partner will be able to access the shipping status of requested samples and the posting rate. Okay, so I've got stuff going. Okay, baby. Sounds good. So I got stuff that's going to be coming to me from a company that I'm going to be doing. Um, I forget what it's called. Okay, so that I will be doing promotions, putting them on my TikTok. Um, let's see what else. You have a lot of okay, another invite. Let's see what that one is. Mighty Life. What is that? Dear, I'm Sabrina, who contacted you before. You can request samples here. If you have any questions, feel free to contact me. I hope we can work together. Thank you. Oh, okay. This is an electric hair trimmer for men, for their nose hair, men and women for their nose hair and stuff like that. So it retails at $19.98, and I earn $3 each time that I sell it. And they're giving me one to try out. So then I'm going to add it now to my store. So when it gets here, and I added it to my store, then I'll be able to use the link. Um, I'll be able to use the link on my thing so that you can just click the link and go straight to it. All right. This is how I get these requests a lot. Now, this one is a bodysuit. HYZ. Dear, we are the TikTok team of HYZ. We sincerely invite you to join our promotion program. The main purpose of this plan is I hope you can add our products to your showcase. The products we selected are the best selling ones in the store, and we believe you can benefit from them. We will also provide samples to some influencers for promotion, but this requires review by our staff. Hope we have the opportunity to work together and have a nice day. So that's what that is. And it's some kind of like they're kind of like bodysuits like this. So like you can put jeans over them, and just like have it as a bodysuit. They seem pretty comfortable. Or you can just wear them like that with the cardigan like I have on, or a jean jacket, or just whatever. And the one with the long sleeve, that one, it looks like that is an actual dress. Yeah, that's a dress. That is super cute. It is $25.19. So I'm going to ask for a free sample. I'm going to request it. You can get it in black, brown, green, winered, white, or red. Which color you think I should get? Let's see, I don't have a black one like that, but red is really pretty. I could wear that for Valentine's. Red it is. And I probably have to get a medium because I'm really small now. I'm going to wear this at Valentine's Day. I need to think about it. How do you think it's made though? Is it stretchy? I gotta think of how it's made because I may even wear a small. So an HYZ women's sexy body can, long sleeve, square neck. Hey, Catlin, how are you, baby? If you was to buy like a dress that would fit my body, what size would you get me? Because I lost so much weight. I don't know what size I am anymore. I used to be a large. I've lost 40 pounds. And I'm either a small or a medium. I don't know. Yesterday, I bought, thanks to Rabbit, I done investigation. And I bought this couch right here that has the ottoman, and it has memory foam like right here, and then it has down pillows right here, and then it has like adjustable arm and stuff. So it already got shipped today, so it should be here within like 2 to 3 days because it was local. So I'm going to take a video of putting it together, receiving it, putting it together, and then what it looks like after. But this is what I got. And what else did I get? I got a whole bunch of stuff. Orders. Okay. I spent like $1,200, but that couch I spent $535 on. I got this chair. Click. Okay. I got this chair for $75.29. Regular about $249. And it is, get off of there. Why is my stuff so slow today? Whoa. And it is, my goodness, what is going on? I can't even talk about nothing. Lord. See, they already shipped it. It's already shipped. It's a velvet accent chair, solid back. What in the hell? Anyways, oh, can you see this? Okay, you can see it. Good. Memory foam filled, spot clean, wood frame, metal legs, cushion included, non-upholstered side corner chair for living room or bedroom. So this is going to go in my living room on the side, and then I've already got a round table that's going to go beside it with a lamp and all that good jazz. All right. Next thing I got. I found out that Temu is just a place that does collabs with furniture stores and all this stuff. Not Temu. It's actually a furniture store, and it will be shipped from a furniture store. But they're cheaper than Amazon and furniture stores. I bought these pillows that I think would look really cute. These are pillowcases. and I put them over the throw pillows I already have. I gave $11.94 for them because I already have the turquoise and the gold and the brown and stuff like that in my decor on the wall. I'm not changing my decor on the wall. And so this is what they look like. They're very pretty. I got what's called the orange till. I gave $11.94. But I love buying these instead of buying a new pillow because I've got like 6 of those because I used to just buy pillows. And then I figured out you can just buy covers and you don't got to pay another $40 for pillows, throw pillows. So I got that. It sucks. I keep having to go back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Sorry. Shut this one down. Oh, goodness. Why is it taking so long? I don't like this. We also found out that Shaylin has FND, functional neurological disorder, that I thought she had 4 years ago. They did a EEG on her and found it. So I got this big 27-ounce candle for I think it was $11 or $16.03 when normally it's 27. I got that for Black Friday. I got this check engine light LED for $15.63 for hubby. That's normally way more expensive. I got these bar stools for my bar because I haven't done anything for my bar in 2.5 years that I have in my kitchen. And we also need it like Thanksgiving and stuff like that, when the kids come because, but these you can move them up and down. And I got them for $55. 55. I got white. I don't know what. There it is. You can move them up and down, so you can move it all the way down, for one of the grandchildren, or you can move it high up. I mean, down for a person and then up high up for a child. Sorry. Or when you're cutting hair, like I cut my husband's hair and stuff, I can move it up and down so that he can be what I need. It's adjustable swivel bar stools, PU leather, so I think that's pleather. Comfortable backrest, non-electric, kitchen counter height, modern design, laundry storage and organization. I don't know what laundry storage means. Does anybody else? That's weird. Laundry storage and organization. Oh, the brand has that. It's by MCQ. Okay, I was going to say laundries. That's weird. Okay. Next things I got, which normally those bar stools are, when I was looking at them, were running $150 to $250. So I was really happy to get them for $55. They said though that price is not going to last long. I think the couch I gave $535. Let me see what we gave for it. I think it was $535. See how it's already shipped? It's already shipped. That's just crazy. Well, maybe it's not going to show me. I don't think it's going to show me. No, it's not going to. Maybe it will this way. Yeah, $525.30. That's what I gave for it. All right. Which is very cheap because I got the cloud that has the down comforter or down stuff in it. And anyways, the couch on Amazon was running $700-800, and then at the furniture stores was running $12 to $15. I think I even saw one for $1,700. Crazy, right? Just absolutely nuts. Let's see. So those are my big things. Oh, let's see what else. I spent like $1,200, but it's mine and Steven's Christmas because this is what we wanted. Odds and ends stuff, a rice thing, that holds your rice for you, a card game, some clothes, or a shirt. This thing, it was $11.12. Got me two of these for $7.56 altogether. Little ferns, or it's a weeping willow money tree type thing. I got this. This is an olive tree. It's 6 foot tall. It's fake, but I gave $33.98 for it. And these trees sometimes go up to $200. And once you see it, you'll be able to see like the olives, the little olives on it. So that's going to go like beside my couch, like in the corner there. So this tree normally is $174.99, and they're not lying. When you go to buy it somewhere else and stuff, they literally are that price. But I think they had it for $33.98 because of Black Friday. But I think normally they sell it for $50, $60, something like that. So right now is about the best time to buy. So I did my Black Friday shopping pretty much online. And honestly, I just did it with Temu. I didn't do it with anybody else. So I got my robo vac that sweeps and mops, empties itself, puts water in it, or puts the water in itself for $116. But when I first put it in my cart, before the 4 hours before I paid for it, and I first put it in my cart, it was only $100. And within 4 hours, it raised $16 because they only had 2 left. So they raised the price $16. Wasn't that nice of them? Got hubby a couple of shirts because he don't really never have t-shirts like that. So I got me a steamer. I'll tell you all about it whenever I get it. We'll do a little thing on it and see what we think of it. It's also a diffuser. So when you're sitting there, you could put like, rose petals and stuff like that in it and diffuse it. This right here is the RoboVac. That's 3-in-1. It empties itself, self-emptying, and it mops and vacuums. Or it just mops, or it just vacuums. I'm trying to click on it, but it's not really. Hopefully you can see it. There you go. Now you can see it. So I got this one right here. And I paid $116.88. But like I said, it was $100 until it got down to $3, and then they charged me $16. This goes with your phone, and it can be voice activated or by your phone, and you can teach it a map of your house and where to go and where not to go. Also, by the time it gets on carpet, it changes to where it knows it's doing the carpet. But my daughter was talking about this. Madison was talking about this at Thanksgiving while we were eating, and her husband and her gave $1,000 for theirs. And I went on Temu, and like I said, they had it for $100. Now I don't know how much, it's gonna be when it's not Black Friday, but I've been wanting one of these forever, and they run anywhere from $500 to $1,000. And my poor daughter got the same exact brand and everything for $1,000. I feel bad for her. She had no idea that Temu even sold stuff like this. She just went and would get gadgets and stuff like that. She didn't really. So now she said she's going to start shopping at Temu. But like I said, Temu is really just a hub, and a lot of different companies promote their stuff, and then it gets shipped out. And also, they did also make it to where Temu opened a warehouse that's locally to where the stuff was already shipped to them so that they can ship it out as well. Let's see what else I ordered. Ordered some nail glue. This was the stuff I ordered before. Matter of fact, I have my sweater on right now. All that stuff. And then some organizers, some sheets, because I got them for $19.36. Real nice sheets. A card game, some deodorant, some lip plumper, one of those electric fire things, an RFD wallet, a new duvet cover. I just bought a cover about 5 months ago, but I'm already ready for a new one. And I like this much better because I love the color of it. I don't know. I just think it's pretty. So I already have a down comforter, and then this duvet just goes over it. You stick the down comforter in it, and then you just zip it up. And then these are just pillowcases. And I didn't give that for it. No, I didn't. Let me make sure. Yeah, I guess I gave $23.52 for it, and you take off 56 cents at checkout. That's weird. And it's saying that it'll be here in 5 business days. And it makes sure to tell you comforter not included, because when it comes, it's going to be like a sheet-like thing, and then pillowcases. And a lot of people actually think it's a comforter, but you have to buy the down comforter first. And I bought the comforter on here for $40, which is regular 300 and something. And I checked out other websites, and they were 300 something. So I don't know. Some people, they don't like Temu, but everything I get from Temu is top of the line, and it's nice. So pretty much that's what I got, and I love it. Hey, Jess Wimbles, how are you, honey? It's 37 right now, 37 degrees outside. Yes, it will. They said that it changes when it gets on carpet. It knows what kind of carpet, and it raises, and it's got 3 different sizes to raise it to, what I read about it. And I have hardwood floors. So most of my house is hardwood floors and ceramic tile. So I'm really, really happy about it. Oh, you're having a Christmas parade? That sounds like fun, but it's awful cold. So yeah, that's the fun stuff that we got. Is it 20? Yeah, it's 24 where Catlin is. See? And you're going to go to a parade. Oh no. But anyways, anybody interested in looking at my store on TikTok, I will put it in the description. I've been putting it in the description. I did buy a bed for Pablo on Temu, and Betty, it's amazing. I paid 20, and his store the same would cost me 75. It's crazy, right? And really good quality. Yeah. Yeah, I bet Pablo loves it. That's what I'm talking about. It's weird that a company can hub and collab with all these other companies, and then they can sell it for so much cheaper because they got millions of people that are on there all the time buying, and then they just pay them like this rate, this certain rate, and then they're selling much more than what they do in their own store and even on Amazon, because Amazon's more expensive. It's just kind of weird, right? So back to us. What's everybody got planned? And anybody know what they're doing today? I'm going to spend time with Shay. I'm going to go to bed in a little while, and then I'm going to spend time with Shay when she wakes up. And hey, Redheaded, how are you, honey? Hey, Donna, how are you? Hello. He really loves it. It's a memory foam and the bottom like a real bed. Oh, how nice. Good morning, SDA. How are you, honey? So I've been on for an hour and 20 minutes, hour and 30 minutes almost. And so all of you have to go back and look at what I bought and what this social media influencer did and went to jail. Yeah, I know. You missed me by an hour and 30 minutes, baby. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry, Donna. I'm so sorry. But I'm getting so tired because I got up at 6 o'clock last night. I slept all day yesterday and I got up at 6 o'clock, and then I went live on Rumble. Well, I went live here, put it on for my members, and then I went live on Rumble for 3 hours, and then I spent time with my daughter, and then now I've been live for an hour and a half, and I'm tired. Did you even get close? What's she talking about? Did I even get close, Kaz? Close to what? Donna, have you gotten any naked pictures lately? Has anybody gave you naked pictures? You know how they go through you before they go through us? Anybody know what the drama is around the YouTube streets? I haven't watched it. Oh, prayers go to you, redheaded. Oh, how funny. Oh, I gotcha. That's funny. I gotcha. Well, I love you all, Angel Warriors. And don't forget to click that thumbs up for me and everybody in the comments. You Bushwatchers, I love you too. Please click the thumbs up. And if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe and then scroll up and hit the bell for all notifications. Motherfucker. Yeah. I got it. Yeah, I got it. And I hope that you like everything that I got. And I will do a Temu haul whenever I get it in the mail. And also, I will do a video for all of you of us unpackaging it, putting it together. There may be pieces taken out of the video because I don't want it to be extremely long, like hours and hours. I think the couch, they say, takes about an hour to put together. It may take less time since my hubby has all the tools, and he's a mechanic. He puts things together pretty fast. So we might be in the 30-minute range. And if it's the 30-minute range, I'll just keep it running. We might even do it live. That way that I don't have to record it and then put it up. I might just do it live. So whenever we get it in and because I'm not going to put my Christmas tree up until after I get my furniture, because I need to take my other furniture out, put it in the garage, and Shade's coming to get it because she's written her place on December the 4th. And then she's going to take my sectional I have and a bunch of other stuff out there in the garage that I didn't bring in the house. And I got her all set up. She got everything that she needs for nothing because of her mom. But she's going to get a U-Haul and bring it and take it with her. But so, yeah, now she's getting a home that she'll be renting, of course, because she's not ready to buy. And remember, she got her car. She's still doing really great with her job. She's also opening up a side job, and I don't really know what it is yet, but it's something about books and putting together like dream stuff or something. I don't really know. But I told her that I would help her out as far as, getting people to sub to her YouTube channel, and I would put her YouTube channel out there. So she told me to wait until she makes it the way that she wants it. And then she said she'll be putting videos up about what she's doing and stuff like that. I don't know nothing about it. But I guess she said that some of these books are $70 and that she's only going to sell them for $30. And I guess she makes them for people or something like that. I don't know. Yes, that's what made me go look at it. Yep, that's what made me go look at it. And when I did research that the furniture company collabs with Temu, and they either send the product to them and put it in their warehouse, or they ship it straight from the furniture warehouse. So they're actually furniture. It comes from an actual furniture store. It's not Temu furniture. And the brand is also on Amazon and also on its own store. Their own store runs $1,200 to $1,700 for my couch. Amazon runs $700 to $800, and I got it for $525 something on Temu. Yeah. And you'll just have to go back and look, but my top pillows are made out of that down comforter stuff, whatever they make that. And then underneath it is like memory foam and something else. And they call it it's a cloud pillow couch or something like that. So it's going to be like sitting on a cloud, because if it's anything like my comforter is, my down comforter, oh, that's the most comfortable thing in the world. But anyways, I'm ready to take my lashes off and go crawl in my bed because I'm tired, and tell my husband bye because he's working today for a couple hours. 300%. That's why they're able to collab with Temu, pay them a rate for each item or what have you, and give them the cheapest price they can because of how much of a markup value it is. They had couches on there if you wanted different kinds, but they have couches on there for $216. And I mean, if you're just starting out and you don't have much cash, like $216 is good. They have one for $159. Yeah. It actually is, because the cloud couch that I told you, I found it on the actual website for $1,200 or $1,700, something like that. I know there's a big difference, but it was out there. It was outrageous price just for the damn couch, just for a couch that I would never pay that price for. Like, never. If I went into a store, the most I would pay for that would be $800. Like, that's the most. I never go over, I wouldn't even go up to 1,000 for that couch. I think that's ridiculous. No. And it probably still is at 700% because I'm telling you, I bought it for $525. Now imagine that's still a markup, right? They probably got it for $100 legitimately. So they're still making $425 off of it. And then, or maybe 400 because they might pay 25 per item to Temu or something like that, you know. I paid $2,000 for mine approximately. See? That's what, it's crazy. The markup on furniture is crazy. That's why I'm so glad that Temu collabed with these furniture companies and able to make it to where people could afford it, especially in these times. My friend that I came here to visit 8 years ago works at a furniture store, right? And they told you it's like 700%. Yeah, it's crazy. The sectional I have was $4,000. And the only thing that it does that is remotely cool is you push a button and it reclines. That's it. Other than that, there's nothing cool about the damn thing. It's boring. And it's like it's not really even leather. It's like a pleather or some weird stuff. So, yeah, I believe it. I believe that is one of the highest markups ever. That, diamonds, and roses. Believe it or not. Diamonds cost the same as a dozen roses. And we're talking even the big ones. And if people knew that, they'd be like, facts. But they have a 700% markup on them, on the jewelry. And then us consumers are like, well, we have to pay this, you know, or we'll try to find it $200 or $300 cheaper, or we'll try to find a fake one. That's when they started making the man-made diamonds. But really, I honestly don't see no difference between the man-made and the real ones, except the man-made ones are more sparkly. And the man-made ones are still diamonds. I mean, they're just not mined, you know, and nobody got, you know, their hand cut off or their finger, you know, like anytime someone mines for diamonds, someone either gets unalived or something. That's why they call them blood diamonds. But anyways, I'm out of here. I love you, Angel Warriors. If you want to give me a tip because you love me, it's bettywasham75. If you want to become a member, it costs 99 cents. It helps me. And if you want to do something for free, just hit that thumbs up and leave a comment down below. And that helps me. Or you can also share it too. Ever since I've known him, since like 2007, he's always sold furniture. When he still lived here, he worked at some crazy ass, expensive ass store. That stuff was ugly as a. Oh, you're talking about the modern, real expensive, rich, modern furniture that is ugly. That's what you're talking about. I know those boutiques, those boutiques that you go to for furniture. They're called furniture boutiques. Expensive and ugly. Gaudy, weird, almost demonic sometimes, weird looking. All right. Mwah, mwah, mwah. I love you. I'm out of here.
Betty on the streets. Yeah, she brings the heat. Drum around the corner. Feeling that beat. YouTube Daze. Episodes unfold. Betty's got the scoop stories untold. Navigating drama, twists and turns. Betty breaks it down, everyone learns. Go down low, she's got all the tea. Pull up to the screen, come and watch for free. Watch. Betty. on the go. Streaming live, don't miss the show. On the streets, she's our guide. Hip hop dance, keep it locked inside. Every episode, every time, Betty's here, making it shine. Feel the rhythm, hit the floor. Betty's drama, always wanting more. Life's the vibe, she's in the groove. New twist, she's got the moves. Drama drops, beats keep going. Dance all night, energy showing. Betty, on the go. Streaming live, don't miss the show. On the streets, she's our guide. Hip hop dance, keep it locked inside.